Hey guys, I'll do a quick video today out in the shed. As you can see, the 67 112 is still sitting there. I haven't gotten around to, it hasn't been warm enough yet to get the pressure washer out yet. This weekend it's going to be like, they're talking 30s up to 40 tomorrow. It's going to be kind of cold. It's probably another weekend or two. Get the pressure washer out over there and we'll get her cleaned out and get the hood back on it and whatnot and get a video of it then. Not too much else going on. Snow blowers are tucked away for the year. 534 blades got sharpened last weekend. I got them sharpened. I'll get the deck back on. That's all ready to go. The only slight thing I did this year was added LED headlights to it. There has been a few times I got stuck late evening or something like that after work cutting grass. It started dusk out. It wasn't fully dark, but enough where turn the headlights on so you could actually see where you were cutting. But so yeah, so that's that. I figured kind of do a little bit of update what's going on, and then the new beast is home. It's a 87 if I remember correctly, John Deere 317. Another tractor brought from Eichstätt Implement. As you can see, wonderful camera skills there. But both these tractors were bought from Eichstätt Implement, which same dealership that's 5-10 minutes away from my house. So kind of neat. But you can see it's got a set of wheel weights on it, so I got 2 sets of wheel weights now, which is awesome. Dual remotes, dual front hydraulics, which is the main thing I needed when looking for another plow tractor. As the 140, like I said, is going to not be used anymore. It's going to be just a show tractor. And this will have, as you can see, it has float mode for the plow on your angle. It has the float mode on the proper side for my plow, so I actually have float mode now. With the 140, it was on the hoses were swapped on the wrong sides. I didn't have enough reach to swap the hoses over to be able to do to use float mode on the 140. But that's okay. So yeah, that's that. Open the hood here. It's got a newer battery in it, which is nice. But it's got the Kohler KT17 Series 1, which do know that these have issues blowing rods, and they're more lubrication issues, being that these are splash lube still. It's the flathead opposed twin, obviously. So whatever. Before I brought it home, so we got a new drive shaft in it. You just can't really see it down in there. New drive shaft from the engine to the trans. As the U-joint at the trans was missing the greaser, so therefore it never got greased in its lifetime. And it was super, once you took the drive shaft out and you started bending the U-joint, it was super stiff. Couldn't bend it. And it had a lot of slop in it. And the only reason I found that out really was when I had the fender pan off, this whole thing, the fender pan was off, the engine was out of it, it all got pressure washed. I got brought home, which was kind of nice. But when you watch it run, you just see the drive shaft would just wobble side to side. And the only problem with that is you got hydraulic lines that run back here on either side, and the drive shaft runs right in the middle. My luck, that was going to burst and I was going to hit hydraulic lines and I had major issues, or it would wobble so much it would snap the pump shaft off. So replace that. That wasn't cheap, but that's replaced. Before you couldn't even see the points cover or any of this. There's so much gunk up here due to the crank seal on the flywheel side was the main leak. It's completely rolled out. As soon as I got to it, I could see it was rolled out. You couldn't even see the stator on here. It was so covered in oil. Behind the flywheel was all covered in oil. So that all got taken off. The whole engine got cleaned. As you can see, bare block now, which is nice. It doesn't have a bunch of crud and it'll actually cool. All the cooling fins aren't packed. And I did the front crank seal and the front crank cover, I guess you could call it. And that got done because that was leaking as well, not as bad, but so it's got new crank seals now, which for the leaking issues. Rest of it is decent for now. I do have the remainder of the reseal kit over here. And the only reason those parts got done and the rest of it didn't was a matter of how big of a pain these engines are taken apart. And at the moment they're not leaking, and I'm willing to take the chance for now not doing that, because in case for some reason this engine decides to throw a rod or whatever, I'm not not putting it into. I'm thinking about maybe doing an own and repower at some point if I can find like a P218. But for now it works. What is what it is. But that's that. And yeah, I do believe the headlights work. Those definitely, I think I'm gonna put LEDs in because they're not as bright as they appear. Tail lights and such work, but yeah. Seat, it's fine. It's just that the whole cushion comes undone. I'm gonna get some the black stripping that goes around it. The seat's fine. I'm not gonna replace it because there's nothing wrong with it. A couple little cracks here and there, but what's the big deal with that? So that's that. And I suppose everybody wants to hear it run. So open the shed here. It's gonna get dark in here now. But that's neutral, about half throttle. Yeah, let's choke it. So there you guys go. I'm not gonna, obviously dark out, so I don't really want to be driving it around. It's almost 8 o'clock, but nonetheless, there you guys go. So that's that. She's all ready for work. Fresh plugs, new air filter, fresh full tank of fuel, and obviously the trans fluid got changed, filter got changed, new drive shaft, engine's resealed. Or I should say, not resealed, but what was leaking is fixed, and she's good to go. So yeah, this is gonna be a new workhorse around here. Maybe now I'll get the 140 deck done this year because that'll fit on this girl, with it being a closed frame 300. As you can see, being a 317. So, alright guys, sorry for the long video, a lot of rambling and stuff like that, but there is that is the newest tractor, which will now become the workhorse. So, alright guys, I figured I'd show you that, and I guess I will leave you guys with that there, and I will talk to you later.